Welcome to our Department of Pathology. As you walk down this main corridor, your eyes will catch glimpses of our academic journey, the path every undergraduate and postgraduate must take. To the right lies the postgraduate room, a sanctuary for deeper learning and endless discussions that shape specialists of tomorrow. Next, the UG lab awaits, the birthplace of curiosity, where every aspiring clinician first learns the language of cells and tissues. A few steps ahead, in the slight race here, you see more than just glass specimens. They hold frozen moments of countless hours spent under microscopes, hours of discovery, doubts, frustrations, and triumph. Beyond this corridor lies the practical laboratory, the crucible of final exams where knowledge is tested, nerves are calmed, and futures sealed. Here, both undergraduates and postgraduates face their greatest academic challenges. But if you seek the heartbeat of this department, you must come to the demo room. This is where every new postgraduate first steps into the spotlight. It is a place of nervous presentations, trembling voices, and tears, the kind of tears born out of overwhelming emotions, of dreams taking their first breath. I remember the many faces that have graced this room, some trembling, others confident, some living with laughter, others carrying memories that will last a lifetime. This room carries stories of friendships forged in stress, mentors offering solace, and students finding their true calling. Though these walls hold echoes of so many memories, the real magic lies ahead. Today, as we prepare to welcome a new batch of postgraduates, we eagerly wait to see how they will carry this legacy forward, how they will mold their struggles into strength and their dreams into reality. Let us watch closely as the next chapter begins.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sorry, sir. எல்லாரையும் கூப்பிடுறாங்க வாங்க.
Good afternoon all. I am your HOD of the department. I welcome you all for our department. The few things will be what you are going to be doing in the department will be explained by our PG coordinator, Dr. Ajit Kumar. And Ajit Kumar, please go on.
Good afternoon, my dear students. I am your PG coordinator. I am going to explain what you have to do in this department for the next 3 years. Everyone should complete your thesis, short study, paper presentation, poster presentation at the BCBR exam. And inside the department, everybody should be very, very punctual. You should come to the department by 8 o'clock. This department will not accept any latecomers. You will be punished severely. After 4:30, everyone should see screen the slides, write description. At the reporting, we will asking you the description. Everyone should wear an apron, ID, full formal, no slippers allowed, only shoes are allowed. All of you picked up a guide. After the meeting, everyone go and report to the respective guides.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Remove, sir.
Next.
HOD. Sriram, sir.
உங்க டாபிக் என்னம்மா?
சார் அது நீங்க தான் சார் சொல்லணும்.
நான் சொல்றேன், நீங்க ரிசர்ச் பண்ணி ஒரு 4 டாபிக் எடுத்துட்டு வாங்க. நானும் ஒரு 4 தேடுறேன். அப்புறம் பார்ப்போம் எது பண்ணலாம்.
சார் நீங்க என்ன டாபிக் சொன்னாலும் அதே பண்ணுங்க சார்.
சரிம்மா, நான் பார்த்து சொல்றேன்.
என்னாச்சுடா?
ஐசிஎம் அப்ளை பண்ணியிருந்தேன், கிடைச்சிருச்சு.
ஓ சூப்பர்டா சூப்பர்டா.
இது வரைக்கும் நம்ம டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ல வந்து செலக்ட் ஆனதே இல்லை, நீங்க தான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கேண்டிடேட் தான். கங்க்ராச்சுலேஷன்ஸ். இதுதான் அப்ளை பண்ண சொன்னேன், இது வரைக்கும் என்ன பண்ணாங்களோ.
என்ன சார் உங்கள் பிஜியில் வந்து உங்களை பார்த்துட்டாங்களா?
இல்லை சார், யார் பிஜின்னு கூட எனக்கு இது வரைக்கும் தெரியாது சார். இதுக்கு மேலே யாராச்சும் வந்தால் தான் உண்டு.
Excuse me sir.
வாங்க.
Good morning sir. I am your allotted guide sir. Sorry sir. I am your allotted student sir.
ஓ சரிம்மா. என்னதுக்குமா?
Thesis.
தீசிஸா? சரிங்க.
You are my guide sir.
பேர் என்னம்மா?
Abhinav sir.
சரி ஓகே. நம்ம தீசிஸில் என்ன டாபிக் ஏதாச்சும் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ஏதாச்சும் இருக்கா? இந்த டாபிக் எடுக்கணும்னு ஏதாச்சும் பார்த்துட்டு வந்தீங்களா?
Nephron.
சரி ஓகே. அதில் என்ன ஏதாச்சும் தீசிஸ் மாடல் ரெஃபரன்ஸ் ஏதாச்சும் பார்த்துட்டு ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு டாபிக் எடுக்கலாம்.
Okay sir. Thank you sir.
என்ன சார் அவங்க கிட்ட டாபிக் கேட்குறீங்க, அதுவும் அந்த பொண்ணு நெஃப்ரோன் வேறு சொல்லுது.
சார் வீட்டில் யார்கிட்டயாச்சும் எல்லாருக்கிட்டையும் கேட்குறது தான் சார். அவங்க ஏதாச்சும் சொல்லுவாங்க, எப்படியா இருந்தாலும் நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு டாபிக் ஞாபகம் வச்சுருக்கோம்ல, அந்த டாபிக் கொடுத்து பண்ண சொல்ல வேண்டியதான். நம்மளுக்கு என்ன கேஸ் வரும் நம்மளுக்கு தானே சார் தெரியும்.
நமக்கு எந்த டாபிக் பண்ணால் பேர் கிடைக்குமோ அந்த டாபிக்
இது கரெக்டாக இருக்கு.
நீ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் போய் கேட்கு, நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கேட்குறேன். நானும் வருவேன். நீ 2 பேரும் கேட்டால் கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்க. சரி சேர்ந்து போய்
சரிங்க, ஒரு நிமிஷம். குட் ஆஃப்டர்நூன். என்ன வந்திருக்கீங்க 2 பேரும் ஒண்ணா? தீசிஸ் ரிவ்யூவா? இல்லையா, பள்ளிக்காக வந்திருக்கீங்க? அதான் பார்த்தேன். தீசிஸ்லாம் முடிச்சிட்டிங்களா? ப்ரொஃபார்மெல்லாம் கலெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? எழுதிட்டீங்களா? சைன்லாம் போட்டிங்களா இல்லை நீங்கள் போட்டிங்களா? பேஷண்ட் கிட்ட தான். சரி, தீசிஸ் ரிவ்யூ ஃபார்ம் சப்மிட் பண்ணிட்டு ரிவ்யூ எடுத்துக்கோங்க. சப்மிட் பண்ண முடிவு எடுக்க முடியாது.
You know, behind every single success story, there are always these unsung heroes, right? Well, today we're going to talk about them. We're diving into the world of these unseen warriors, the guides who are busy shaping our dreams all while fighting their own secret battles. Wow. I mean, that's a powerful way to start, isn't it? It's talking specifically about pathology guides, you know, the mentors in that really tough medical field, where they're looking at tissues to diagnose diseases. But honestly, this feeling is totally universal. It's about seeing that incredible dedication, that commitment that changes our lives in ways we don't even see at the time. So let's get into it. Who are these unseen warriors? Well, think of them as the guardians of knowledge. They're the ones on the front lines of our education, trying to balance this incredibly fine line between their own personal struggles and, at the same time, fighting for our futures. Okay, so look at this. It's a perfect picture of achievement, right? We see the wins, the thesis is in, the paper gets published. But think about what's going on underneath all that. There's this massive, invisible wave of support from our guides, all their encouragement, their guidance, and yeah, a lot of the time, their own personal struggles that we never even hear about. And you know those moments I'm talking about. You're completely lost in some complex theory, or you're staring at a slide until your eyes just blur and you feel like you've slammed into a brick wall. It's in those moments, when you're full of doubt and just plain exhausted, that they're the ones who show up. They're that steady hand, that little bit of light that keeps the dream from fizzling out. And here's the kicker. While they're lifting us up, they're carrying these massive burdens of their own. They're fighting battles that, most of the time, we have absolutely no clue about. Just look at this comparison. It really lays out the two different worlds they're living in. On one side, you've got our world, right? Full of thesis deadlines, exam pressure, the fear of messing up. And then you look at their world. They're juggling their own research, preparing lectures, taking care of their families, and sometimes fighting these quiet health battles. And somehow, they manage all of that and still show up for us. It's kind of mind-blowing when you think about it. I mean, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? It captures the very heart of their commitment. Imagine that. Hands that might literally be shaking from pure exhaustion, but the second they're under that microscope, they're rock steady. It's like their resolve, their dedication to us, is just stronger than how tired they are. And that brings us to a really crucial point. This isn't just part of their job description. They don't have to do this. They don't owe us this level of devotion. It is a choice. It's a gift of their time, their energy, their spirit, and it's given so freely, so quietly, in a way that goes way, way beyond any professional duty. And you know, sometimes it just takes one single moment to see the true depth of this commitment. A moment that just completely changes how you see them and what it even means to be a guide. Okay, so picture this. The scene is a supercritical research proposal submission. The pressure is on, the stakes couldn't be higher, and the whole team's work is on the line. I'm sure a lot of us can relate to that feeling no matter what field we're in. And then, of course, disaster strikes. A student gets sick. Suddenly, they can't present, and the whole project, maybe even their future, is just hanging by a thread. But their guide, without even a second of hesitation, she steps up. She doesn't just give some advice from the sidelines, no. She takes their place. She's ready to stand up there and present their work as if it were her own. And that is the heart of this whole thing. That one act was so much more than just being professional. It was beyond mentorship. In that one moment, she wasn't just presenting some research. No, she was carrying that student's hopes. She was protecting their dream from falling apart. It was just an act of profound, completely selfless humanity. And an impact like that, it doesn't just change the outcome of a project or a grade. No way. That leaves a permanent mark on you. It actually shapes the very person you're going to become. So what is a guide then? I mean, really, they are so much more than just a teacher. They're a pillar when we feel like we're gonna collapse. They're a beacon when we're totally lost. A guiding star for everything we want to achieve. They are, quite simply, the silent protectors of our dreams. And really, that's the biggest lesson of all. The most important things they teach us, you're not going to find them in a textbook. They teach us what resilience looks like. They teach us about integrity, about compassion, about what it means to just show up for other people. They're shaping our character by the example they set every single day. So when you think about it, just saying thank you feels like it's not nearly enough, does it? It's a thank you for all those sacrifices we never saw, for the endless patience, for believing in us especially when we didn't even believe in ourselves, and for being, really, the architects of the futures we get to have. And this right here, this just says it all. A great guide doesn't just give you facts and figures. They give you courage. They give you the permission and the confidence to aim higher, to dream so much bigger, and to actually believe that you can get there. So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a question. Who are the guiding stars in your story? Who are those unseen warriors who helped build your dreams? Just take a second to think about them. And hey, maybe even reach out and thank them.